my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Christina, and I want to talk about music today. More specifically, I want to talk about my vinyl collection. Super tiny, because I just started it in like October. And I have a record player downstairs in my living room, except that the speakers are kind of messed up, so I don't use it very often. So I don't want to buy too many vinyls until I know that, sorry, I don't want to buy too many vinyl before I know that I'm gonna like actually use them and listen to them. But I just want to talk about my small collection right now, and then hopefully it'll get bigger, and I'll do another review on like all the new ones that I've added. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing my music collection that is on vinyl, stay tuned. So the first record that I have is this one. This was actually a gift from my friend Katie, because she knows how much I love Tenacious D. More specifically, she knows how much I love Jack Black. I actually saw them live at Riot Fest last year. That's the back of it. And they were super awesome live. They did like this whole set where they had like somebody dressed like the devil, and Jack Black had like his acoustic guitar, and they like switched guitars, and that was super awesome. I loved seeing them, and I loved Jack Black, and if I could see them again, I definitely would. It was such an amazing show to watch. So next one that I have is the Front Bottoms. I actually bought this one on my road trip in Boston when I went to Newbury Comics. So the back of it looks like. I actually didn't really appreciate this album until after I bought it, and like got to listening to it and stuff, and like going back and like listening to all the lyrics and everything is like amazing. I love the Front Bottoms. I love this record. If you don't see it, it looks kind of like that. If I remember correctly, it's supposed to be like a Newbury Comics exclusive, so I'm super excited that I got to get it from there. And it's super pretty, and I love this album. I'll be talking about the Front Bottoms in a later episode. Next one I have is Vessel by 21 Pilots. It's the back of it. I don't remember where I got this one, but it's a clear one. And it looks like it's also very cool. Usually when I get vinyl, I don't mind getting like ones that are just black, but I personally prefer to get ones that are like different colors, just because I think they look cooler. And I'm one of those people who like wears black all the time. Like if I could wear it all black every day, I would. And then everything around me has to be colorful. Like I hate things to be really bland. So that's kind of why I like getting vinyl that are different colors. This next one, the Sum 41 one, this one I did get in Boston. I got this one at Newbury Comics as well, and I actually bought this record right when it was released, like before. I hadn't even heard this record when I bought it. That's what it looks like. So yeah, I bought this one without even listening to it. Kind of regret it because as much as I absolutely love Sum 41, like I have all of their CDs. I've seen them live twice. I love them. I can't get into this, and I don't know if it's because like I went into it with like super high expectations and was just like, I really love Screaming Bloody Murder. Like that whole album, I love it so much. It's like amazing. And so I guess when I bought this one, I was kind of expecting the same thing, and knowing that like Derek just was like battling alcoholism and like almost died, I guess I was kind of expecting something like super deep and like really personal, and like something kind of more closer to Screaming Bloody Murder. And 13 Voices I can't get into. I definitely want to give it another try because I feel like it's gotta be good, right? Like I love Sum 41, and I love all of their CDs, so I really want to love this one, especially because I have it on vinyl. But I just can't get into it, and I'm gonna have to give it another try. I'll probably do a review on it, maybe. We'll see. It's kind of disappointing. The next one I have is this one by My Chemical Romance. This is their first album. I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love. This one, I listened to My Chem when I was in high school, and I was a huge fan. So much so that I cried when everybody thought they were going to do a reunion, and then they didn't do a reunion. But this was one record that I was kind of like, oh yeah, like they have a first record, but I was never really into it. And so I bought this one on vinyl just because it's my chem. Like, in all honesty, I only bought it because it was My Chemical Romance. And then I went back and listened to it, and I fucking love it. It's so punky. The guitars are so awesome. Gerard's voice is like so raw on this record. It's amazing. I love it. Definitely my favorite songs off of this one are Skylines and Turnstiles, Early Sunsets over Monroeville. I'm not sure if I'm saying that word right. Monroeville. And Demolition Lovers. Head First for Halos is amazing. Vampires Will Never Hurt, like all of them. I love this record. It's so good. If you have only heard like, I mean, not newer because they haven't been a band in quite a while, but if you had only heard like the later stuff on my chem, you should definitely go back and listen to this record. It's amazing. It's so good. And I also bought this one. And this one I actually bought online because it's pink. It's this one. And it's just like a special edition. It's got dog hair on it. Special edition vinyl for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which I typically don't buy things that are like Breast Cancer Awareness Month because they don't do anything for people with breast cancer, like people with any kind of cancers. It's kind of just like to get people to spend more money on their products because it's pink. And yes, they got me this time. I definitely bought this one because it was pink. But I still would have bought it even if it was just like all black. And then I have this tiny little one by Fea. This one actually bought in Boston, yeah. This is just their Zine EP. It's only got like 3 songs on it. I want to get their newest record on vinyl because I love it so much, which I did do a review on. I will try to link it down below. But you should definitely check them out. Fea is such an amazing, amazing band. That's what their little one looks like. And then I don't know if it'll pick up on the camera, but it's actually got like splashes of pink. Sorry, there's a fly in my room and my dog's trying to catch it, so she's like jumping all over the place. I'm not gonna lie, I totally bought it because they're called Fea, and I knew it was a Latinx band, and that's what the back looks like. So that's like, I had to buy it. Which I feel like that's the kind of vinyl collector I'm gonna be. I'm gonna end up going to like all these little like record stores and just buying ones based on their covers and based on like what they are being described as. Sorry, I think my dog caught the fly and ate it. She's definitely eating something. And the last vinyl I have is this one, which is 21 Pilots. It's their live vinyl. It's kind of got like white stuff on the top. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be or that's how it came in because it got kind of beat up by the UPS or USPS, whoever delivered it. So it's got like little scratches there. But that's okay. This is what the inside looks like. And I am not someone who buys live records. I don't even like buying like live CDs. If I'm on Spotify and like a live version of a song comes up, I will skip it because I don't like them generally. But 21 Pilots is a completely different story. I have seen them twice live, and they are one of those bands for me where I didn't think anybody really understood what being depressed was like or like what having depersonalization is like, and nobody who has been able to kind of put it into words until I started listening to 21 Pilots. And so I got their live one because being at their concert's an experience. Like, I can't even really explain what it's like. And then in that one, it comes with 3 records. So that's what the front of that one looks like. And that's that one. Each record has like an image on it. It's a different image on the back. There's this one. And I haven't played these ones yet. I've just been kind of holding on to them until I get a better record player because I don't want to mess them up. It's Josh's. I filmed a video about 21 Pilots, about like my top 10 songs, I believe, and then I haven't posted yet because it's a half-hour long, because I love them so much and I couldn't stop myself from talking about them. So it's a half-hour long, so I'm trying to edit it, or I'm going to reshoot it, I think, and like talk about what my favorite 21 Pilots songs are and like what they mean to me. Because honestly, they've been like a huge influence on my life, especially like in my later 20s, because I'm 26. I'm gonna be 27 in September, but they've been like a huge part of me becoming comfortable with myself and knowing who I am and being okay with myself. So I definitely am gonna make a video about 21 Pilots soon. That's the last of it. I believe that's all of my vinyl. I don't really, stop it. Sorry, my dog. I don't have anything else. This is my dog. She doesn't like cameras. She doesn't like looking at herself. That's my vinyl collection right now. And share with the vinyl that you guys have down below. Also, if there's any bands in particular that you guys want me to talk about. I'm super behind on music. Stop it. Like, years behind on music, so if there's any bands that I should listen to or should check out, again, I am trying to focus a little bit more on like Latinx based bands, people of color bands, bands that are fronted by women or femmes. So yeah, so drop those suggestions down below, and thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.